Hi guys, welcome back to Chess the Matthew. So on this video, I will show you one of the game I used to play using the Amar opening against a 200 opponent. So the Amar opening start with the move Knight h3. So the idea of Knight h3 is simply developing the pieces of white on the king side so that it can immediately castle as early as possible. So here my opponent, which is to 200, plays knight f6 and I play knight f4. Because my knight is on the edge of the board, I used to play my knight again to put it on the center so that it can control more squares. So here attack my knight and then I retreat to knight d3 and then simply develop, and I also simply develop my pieces. So here he tries to control the center with his two phalanx pawn, and then I just make some loop square to my knight so that if it will be attacked again, then I will play knight f2 soon. So he plays bishop b4 attacking my knight, and then I just play g3. The idea here is to play bishop g2 and then castle so that I can put my king into safety and also my rook into developing square. So we attack my knight and then I capture, and after he recapture with the pawn, then I retreat my knight to f2. As I said earlier that I used to play f3 so that there is a knight f2 move. So here he still attack my knight, trying to double my pawn on e file because it is free. So I capture that pawn and simply sidestep his queen, avoiding some queen exchange because he is now a pawn down, and then trying to make some development and also kingside castling the picture. So again he captured my knight and double my pawns again. So as we shall see, I have two doubled pawns, and it is clear that I have so many crippled pawns on my pawn structure. So he castled and then I also castle, and then here he tries to attack my c3 because it is undefended. Then I sidestep my queen to e1 and also defending the pawn on c3. So here he plays bishop e6 developing move, knight d3 attacking the queen, sidestepping from the attack of knight, and then rook to b1. The idea of rook to b1 is to attack his b7 pawn, which is now undefended because his bishop is now on the e6 square. So here he don't mind my attack on b7 because there is a checkmate in 1 after queen takes h2 because there is now a knight g4. So here I place h3 to attack his knight, and then retreat his knight, and then king h2 to defend my h3 because there is a two attackers, bishop, queen, and I only have one defender, which is bishop g2, and after king h2 it is now defended. So still he didn't mind to defend the bishop, the pawn on b7. So I just recapture the pawn, and then here I don't know, he played rook d5. The idea is he enticed me to capture the rook on d5 because there is a queen check after my bishop lives on the g2. So here I just play knight to f4. He didn't see this coming because it was not obvious because my knight is just sitting on d3 for a long time. So after knight f3, I fork his rook and queen. So after queen check h6, then I capture his rook, and then after he recapture again on this position, I have so many material. I am material up on this position. I have so many advantage in terms to material advantage. So he plays knight g4, giving a check, and then I just play king g2, and after he recapture, giving a check on the 3 capture. Then after this, on this position, he resigned because he cannot afford to capture my bishop on d3 because his knight on c6 is still hanging. So on this position, I win through resignation of black in just 23 moves. So I hope you enjoy my Amar chess opening, which start with the move knight h3. Although this is unusual opening, but if your opponent mock you by just this way of opening, and you can still win more games. So thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe.